Hi, my name is JLee. I use the pronouns he or him, they or them, and recently I just started using the pronoun per, which is short for person, and perfect. Thank you so much for joining me today on Mindfulness Meditation. So I'm going to be leading some breathing exercises that I would love for you to join me on. First, you're going to need to find somewhere nice and comfortable, and clean of course, to lay down flat on your back. And I invite you to find that spot, get comfy, and close your eyes. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to read out specific body parts that I want you to squeeze tightly, and then release and take deep breaths as you do it. For taking a deep breath, I want you to imagine blowing into a straw when you're exhaling. So we're going to breathe in through our nose, and we're going to exhale blowing through a straw out of our mouth. Let's try that together. We'll breathe in and out. In and out. Perfect. I'm going to invite you to now keep your eyes closed, and on the count of 3, you're going to tighten all the muscles in your toes and your feet. On 3. 1, 2, 3. And squeeze. Tight, and release. Breathe in and out. In and out. Perfect. Next, we're going to do our toes, our feet, and our ankles on 3. 1, 2, 3. And squeeze. Tight, and release. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Next, we're going to do our toes, our feet, our ankles, our shins, and our calves on 3. 1, 2, 3. And squeeze. Tight, and release. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Next, we're going to do our toes, our feet, our ankles, our shins, our calves, and our legs. So everything below the waist on 3. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. Tight, and release. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Oh, good job, everyone. Next, we're going to do our toes, our feet, our ankles, our shins, our calves, our legs, our torso, our abdomen, and our chest. So everything in the middle section of our body down to our very tippy toes on 3. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze and tight, and release. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Next, we're going to do our toes, our feet, our ankles, our shins, our calves, our legs, our torso, our abdomen, our chest, and our biceps on 3. 1, 2, 3. And squeeze. Tight, and release. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Next, we're going to do our toes, our feet, our ankles, our shins, our calves, our legs, our torso, our abdomen, our chest, our biceps, our forearms, and our hands. And fingers. Let's add fingers to that. Okay? On 3. 1, 2, 3. And squeeze. Tight, and release. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Good job. And I hope that you can really feel the blood just rushing back into each of those areas that you just finished squeezing and releasing. Lastly, we're going to go above our neck. We're going to do our neck and our face On 3, we're going to squeeze our faces as tight as we can, scrunch our eyes up, scrunch our mouth and our nose up, and we're going to make our face really tiny. On 3, 1, 2, 3, and squeeze, tight, 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 and release. Breathe in and out. In and out. And one more time we're going to do our face, but after we tighten everything, I want you to open up and make everything big. Open up your mouth, open up your nostrils, open up your eyes, okay? But first we're going to squeeze them first, okay? On 3, 1, 2, 3, and squeeze, tight, 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 tight. Now open, 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 large, big, 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 and release. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. So before I begin today's exercises, I'd like to invite you to send me an email if you have any ideas for visualization exercises or meditation that we can all do that I can share with everyone. I would really appreciate it. I'm going to go through some of the exercises that I've learned, but I would really love to learn from you and learn more. Mindfulness meditation. Now, after lying down on the ground, I invite you to find a perfect place to sit comfortably. You can stay seated on the floor. You can cross your legs. You can stay lying flat on your back like you've been doing just before. But I want you to get really comfortable. And I want you to close your eyes. Hi, today's visualization is called Ancient and Future Guide Visualization, and it's written by my former professor from Ryerson University. Make yourself comfortable. Take off your shoes. Become horizontal. Whatever it takes. Just try to not snore too loudly. Now that you are comfortable, concentrate on your breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep doing that. As you continue to breathe, focus your awareness on it. The inhalation, the exhalation, and the space in between. I am going to count from 1 to 3. As I count, you will relax more deeply with each count. Allow your body to release all of its tension and keep your awareness on my voice. 1. You are becoming more relaxed. You are sinking into the floor or chair or whatever it is you're sitting or lying on. 2. Notice any part of your body that feels tense. Allow that tension to dissipate. Continue to breathe deeply. 3. You are relaxed, and all the tension has left your body. Picture, if you will, a divine golden cord coming from the middle of your body, penetrating deep into the earth, where it is anchored securely so that no matter where you go, you are always attached to the earth. Now picture another divine silver cord attached to the middle of your body that goes way out into the universe. Follow that cord up into the universe, turning to admire the view of Earth below. As you reach the far reaches of the universe, you notice a divine golden-colored vehicle in the shape of a star with the door open. You stepped into the star-shaped vehicle, knowing that you are still attached and grounded to Earth. The divine golden-colored vehicle takes you on a journey through time and space, and takes you to a place that seems familiar to you, and not at the same time. As you step out of the vehicle, you notice the landscape. What is around you? Notice the details of this place. Just notice. This is the place where both ancient and future wisdom lives. It is where those from the past and the future come to meet, encourage, and guide. Notice the sounds you hear. Notice all of them. Now, notice the sound that speaks to you the most. Listen as it gets stronger and the other sounds get quieter, and stay in the background. This is the sound of your ancient and future guide. This is your sound. Your special, magical sound that belongs only to you. Now follow the beautiful sound of your ancient and future guide. Let it lead you to where your ancient and future guide lives. Notice the surrounding as you walk towards your ancient and future guide. Notice where your ancient and future guide lives and the feelings you have as you walk towards this place. Continue to follow your sound. When you reach the place where your ancient and future guide lives, knock on the door. Notice when your ancient and future guide opens the door, what they look like. Notice what their clothing is like, what their hair is like, the color of their eyes. Go to your ancient and future guide and feel their embrace. Feel the love they have for you. Sit down with your ancient and future guide. Know that they are there to answer your questions and guide you towards your divine design. Listen to your ancient and future guide as they tell you about the greatness they have seen in you so far, the strengths in you that they have witnessed. Listen to your ancient and future guide as they tell you about what they are most proud of you for. Now listen to your ancient and future guide as they tell you about the future they see for you. What they see for you in 5, 10, 20 years from now. Ask your ancient and future guide any other questions you might have. They are wanting to share with you all that they know. Listen to what your ancient and future guide has to say. Now, ask your ancient and future guide, what is most important for you to know right now to help guide you and support you? Listen to what your ancient and future guide has to say. Now, ask your ancient and future guide their name. What name, other than your own, do they go by? It could be an essence or a metaphor, something that describes the truth of who they are. Listen as your ancient and future guide tells you how often they want you to visit, and use your special magical sound to connect with them. It is now time to go. Thank your ancient and future guide for their wisdom and for the gift of your special magical sound. You follow your special magical sound as it takes you back to the divine golden vehicle which brought you to this place. As you get into the divine golden vehicle, you feel the love of your ancient and future guide surround you. Your divine golden vehicle takes you back to that divine silver cord, and you follow it back to earth. I will count backwards from 3 to 1, and at the count of 1 you will be back in this current time and place, fully refreshed and able to remember everything. 3. Become aware of your breathing. Notice the inhalation, the exhalation, and the space in between. 2. You feel your physical body. Wiggle your toes. Stretch your arms. Arch your back. Get grounded. 1. You are back in your body in this time and place. Slowly open your eyes, feeling refreshed, centered, grounded, having had the perfect amount of rest. You remember everything. Take a few minutes now to journal about your experience and what you experienced on this journey with your ancient and future guide. It can be a few words. It can be a picture. You can even pause this video while you do so. I'll wait. Thank you so much for joining us today on our Ancient and Future Guide visualization. We will now move towards our cool down and breathing exercises for this meditation. Now that we're back, I would like to conclude this visualization with a cool down exercise. So get back flat on your back again, lie back down on the floor again, and we're going to do exactly the same thing we did in our warm-up exercises with all the same muscles, but we're going to go backwards. So we're going to start with the face and the neck. And on 3, we're going to squeeze them as tightly as we can, and then we're going to open them as widely as possible. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze! Tight, 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 and open! Open, open! Big! Open! And release. Breathe in and out. Next, we're going to do our neck, our fingers, our hands, and our forearms. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze! Tight, 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 and release. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Next, our fingers, our hands, our forearms, our biceps. On 3. 1, 2, 3, and squeeze! Tight, 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 and release. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Next, we're going to do our fingers, our hands, our forearms, our biceps, our chest, our abdomens, and our torso. On 3. 1, 2, 3, and squeeze! Tight, 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 and release. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And lastly, we're going to include the whole bottom half. We're going to do everything below the waist, our legs, our calves, our shins, our ankles, our feet, and our toes, along with our chest, our bicep, our torso, our forearms, our hands, and our fingers. On 3. 1, 2, 3, and squeeze! Tight, 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 and release. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Perfect. Once again, if you think of any other visualization exercises or things that we can do during these mindfulness meditation circles, I would love to learn about them all. You can email me at jlee@the519.org. That's jlee@the519.org. And I hope that you had a lot of fun with the visualization today, and I hope that I'll see you soon. Goodbye.